my name is Becca. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to a day in the life of my 7-month-old. I decided to kind of vlog a little differently today and just share a day in the life of my baby. So I'm really not sharing anything about me. It's really gonna try to be from his point of view. So I hope you guys like it. It's just a little bit different than a usual vlog that I would do. And I wanted to try it out. So it does start once we get out of bed. So the only thing is usually in the morning he does wake up earlier, around like 6 or 6:30, and he gets in bed and nurses and goes back to sleep. So I started the vlog after we got up for the day after that, which was at about 8 o'clock. And I did put timestamps just to share what his full day kind of looked like. So be sure to subscribe, comment down below, let me know what other videos you want to see. Head over to my Instagram if you want to see more, and we will get right into this day in the life of my 7-month-old. Alright, so when we get up in the morning, I always put him either into his little sit-me-up seat or I put him in his walker and turn on like PBS Kids. A lot of the time he watches shows like Pinkalicious or Clifford, and I let him kind of do that for a little bit while I get some other stuff ready. I do make my coffee during this time, but he just kind of hangs out there being cute for a couple minutes while I get his breakfast together, because he does nurse before we get out of bed, but he is super hungry when we get out of bed as well to have his actual like solid breakfast. So I mix up some apple juice and water together, and then I also did his little baby strawberry banana yogurt, and I mixed it with a little bit of prunes this day just to keep him pooping. And then I also have these little mini pancakes that he is obsessed with, like obsessed with. He loves them every single morning. So I heated those up for him so he could eat. But first, he gets naked because he's a total mess when he eats. So I got him down to just his diaper so he can get ready for his breakfast. This is like his favorite time of the day. He is obsessed with eating, honestly.
You're mesmerizing, hypnotizing. My eyes are set on you. Through the fields of young romance, and under blue skies with an open glance.
And then it is time to wipe him down and get him a little bit cleaner. He always gets really mad when he's done eating, even though it's like, you're totally cool. And he sits like that with his foot on the high chair. After that, we have a couple more minutes before it's time for him to take a nap, so I let him drink his water because I do want him to get a little bit of water in, and I also usually give him a toy to kind of just hang out and play for a few.
Hypnotizing.
Is that your piggy that's doing?
My eyes are set on you.
Is that your favorite teether? Is Woody?
We can go wherever. We can be whoever. You and me. Just when I need you.
Are you in your baby's room, Alice?
You said sail and navigate, but when I need you, you lift me up till we live.
Alright, after I set up his nursery for nap time, I go and I get some frozen breast milk. I usually try to put it in the fridge the night before. That way it's already defrosted, so I can just heat it up and put some in a bottle for him. He gets a bottle when he goes down for his nap, so there we go. And then now it is about 10 a.m. this day. It does kind of vary on the day for sure, but I put him into his little Snuggle Me Organic. He sleeps in that only for nap times. He doesn't do it at night. But he gets in there and he is getting super fussy, which means he is tired. So I put on his sound machine, I closed up his curtains, turn the light off, give him a kiss click, and give him his bottle so he can take a nap. This is the only nap of the day he usually actually takes, and he goes down pretty easily for this one.
I can see it in your eyes that you're shaking, 'cause you're holding it back.
How'd you end up here? From his nap, it was a short nap. It was only an hour since this is his only good nap of the day, I try to get a 2-hour nap if I can, but I quickly changed his diaper and it's time to put him in his actual clothes for the day. So he got dressed here so we can head back out to the house.
Let it all out of me. You won't get closer to me. If you want, open your door.
Then we went out to let the dogs outside. It was a pretty nice day out, so we just kind of sat for a few minutes, let him kind of cuddle and wake up for a little bit before it is time to sit down to nurse him for his second nursing of the day.
Maybe you'll make up your mind now. I'm here by your side. So let it all out of me. Let it all out of me. Oh, I will hold you in the dark, make you forget about what's wrong. Let it all out of me. I can see it in your eyes that you're shaking, 'cause you're holding it back. Maybe you'll make up your mind now. I'm here by your side. I'm here.
Does anyone else's baby rub their feet all over your body while they nurse? Because he does that to me every single time, and he also holds my hand a lot when he nurses, but he's always rubbing his feet all over me. After that, it's time for our walk. Whenever it's a nice day out, if it is not raining, we go on a walk. So I got his stroller together, got him together. I always bring him like a toy and a blanket pretty much, and we usually go on a walk for at least a half hour, sometimes a full hour. It totally depends on the day, but if it's nice weather, we are going out on a walk for sure.
Easy tiger, easy, let your hair down. Come closer, let me see all your million faces and all your million mistakes. You don't need to hide.
Now, life with a baby, I always have to prep dinner early if I want to do it. So when we got back from our walk, I just set him down to kind of play with some toys by himself for a couple minutes while I prepped some dinner, just to make sure I was going to get it done. But he just kind of hung out here, played with the little toys for a few minutes. Nothing too crazy. He did get a little fussy though, so I sat him down and let him have a little snack. He does love having snacks during the day, especially if we go out. So I think he's kind of gotten used to that. So I gave him a couple little puffies there so he could have a snack before he goes down with the bottle for his second nap.
Got me rushing, pen, and I'm so lit. Like lilies you open, the fragrance goes to my head, my darling.
And here we are, filling some more breast milk into a bottle. I've talked about it before, but I have kind of partially weaned where half the time he gets breast milk in a bottle, half the time he nurses. So that is another bottle that he gets during the day. I lay him down the same way I did earlier, and I gave him a bottle. And you will see in a second here, he didn't take a nap. He did drink the bottle and he laid down for like a half hour, but he never actually slept. So his dad actually came home early for the weekend. So we went outside instead and he played in his little car. We walked around. We watched his dad unload the car for the weekend and just kind of hung out outside for a little bit longer.
Now everything that has been don't matter no more.
He seriously loves petting the dogs. It's the cutest thing ever, but he loves his puppies so much. Watched his dad clean the car for a few minutes, and we actually decided that we were going to go out and grab some groceries because of all these crazy people buying all the groceries lately. So we went out and I sat in the car when my husband went in, and I gave him his third nursing of the day because he was getting hungry and he slept for maybe 10 or 15 minutes. So he got a tiny little nap in there just to kind of bring him through to the end of the day. And this is really common for him, honestly. This is most days. He only has one good nap, and then he has a little cat nap once in a while after that. After that, he does have a dinner, which he did have some solids, but I forgot to film it. So usually he has some sort of puree, and he does get a little bit of a bottle if he wants as well. And then he always gets a bath or a shower before bed because it just really helps get him through to the end of the day through that fussy period. So once we got out of the shower, I rubbed him down with the breast milk lotion that I made. It's really nice. And I put his pajamas on, I put his owlet sock on, and just got him totally ready for bed so he can go and pass out. I will show you guys, I also give him some gas drops most nights, and I read him a book, and then I will nurse him for the 4th and final time, and he will go to bed. And that is the end of my little day in the life of just my 7-month-old baby. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please subscribe, and I'll see you next time.